What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, and it is very cold. Actually putting on my clothes right now. We're here on a lake, local lake of mine. It's a Highland reservoir. It's known for a lot of smallmouth. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna do a little bit of smallmouth fishing. Whether or not we catch anything, I don't know. There's nobody here in the parking lot, so you know that's not a good sign at all. But like I said, we're gonna give it a shot, do a little bit of smallmouth fishing. If we have to, we'll end up cranking and maybe flipping. There ain't many clouds out, so they might pull up a little bit shallow if the water warms up a little bit with that sun, hopefully. But I don't know, we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully we can catch some fish. Hopefully we can catch some big smallmouth. You guys stay tuned, and we'll get out on the water here shortly.
Two hours later.
It's a little guy, but we finally caught a fish. A little smallmouth. He's pretty. Just a little guy. There's another one. Just about every time you catch one on this thing, I'll be hooked on the top of the mouth. Another small guy, but I'm glad he bit. Wow, look at here. This guy's been hooked before. Probably broke off. I don't know if you guys can see that hook right there. We'll help this little guy out. That hook's been in there for a while. It's all rusted up and everything. Looks like somebody lost him crappie fishing. Very pretty fish. Not very big. He's probably 11, 12 inches. Real pretty fish though. A little better fish. He's fighting better anyway. Yeah, it's a little better. Again, right in the roof of the mouth. Alright guys, as you all just saw, I caught another smallmouth. I haven't really found the big ones today, but I figured I'd talk to you guys about the technique that I'm doing, and it is called tightlining. And tightlining originated here in East Tennessee. There's really not much to it at all. Anybody can do it. It's very, very easy. But all I'm using is a little goat minnow. You can use any kind of fluke, little minnow style bait you want to. You can use those Damiki armor shads. I know Damikian is also very, very popular from here in East Tennessee. But tightlining is very much different. You're actually applying action with your rod and yourself onto the bait. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the rod, reel, line, lure, jig head, knot, and everything I'm tying, because it all, you have to apply the action to the bait yourself. So you need a good rod to help apply that action. You got to tie a certain kind of knot to make the action a little bit better. But all I'm using is a Dixie Custom Rods Tightline Special. Actually, he designed a rod. Him and 3B Outdoors designed a rod just for this technique. It's a 7.4 medium, moderate, fast tip. Has a lot of tip to it, and I mean a lot. What that does is just help you shake the tight line a little bait like you have to, and it also lets the fish load up on it a lot easier. You don't feel many bites unless they're a larger fish. You will feel the bite, but most time it's just a load up. The load up on it, you'll feel weight, and that's just when you reel and lean into them. The reel I have is a Shimano Stratic 2500 series. Line, I got 15-pound P-line braid. I don't know if it's a TC8 or whatever, to 6-pound fluorocarbon leader. P-line tactical fluorocarbon leader. Now the leader is very important. You need to use 6 to 4 pounds. You can probably get by with 8. I like 6 because it gives me a little bit of comfort and everything as somebody's doing 100 mile an hour past me. It gives you a little bit of comfort on fighting a fish, especially larger fish. Everybody knows those smallmouth, they fight really hard and everything like that. But another thing you have to tie is a loop knot. I will put a screenshot in here. It doesn't matter what kind of loop knot you tie, as long as you tie a good loop knot. And that loop knot just lets the ball head shake. Like, helps it shake a lot better, less resistance from the line, because you're applying a little bit of a shake to that rod tip whenever you're fishing this thing. I'll go more in depth if you guys really want me to on tightlining. It's really simple. There's 100 videos on YouTube about it right now. But typically I run a 3/16 or a 1/8 ounce ball head on a 2/0 hook. It's not very expensive to do this. It's quite easy. Just find you a 45-degree bank with chunk rock on it and cast towards it 45 or actually straight. I haven't had much luck paralleling. You can catch them paralleling, but I haven't had much luck lately. And you just cast and shake and just keep a little bit of a bow in your line. You don't want to be hanging up on the bottom too much, but you still want to make some contact to the bottom. But that's all I have for about tightlining right now. If you guys want me to go more in depth in it, just let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, I'm probably gonna make a video about it anyway, because it's actually very useful during the winter when it gets really tough. He hit it and he came back after it. He's fighting good. It's a much better fish. That fish is beautiful. It's got that golden color to it. Bam. Just gotta push my minnow back up on there. Even though he kind of tore it. That's one thing that sucks about these minnows, they don't last long. And give it another shot. See if we can catch some more. Alright guys, that is it for the video. A very tough day. I tried dropping on them the Minky rig. I've had a few come up. I had one bite doing that. Just very inconsistent out here. They'll come up and look at it and they just wouldn't eat it most of the time. Actually, every single time. I had one bite out of probably 15 or 17 that came up to look at it. Tried cranking for a little bit, couldn't get that going, but the only thing that was actually somewhat working was the tight line. The little 3/16 ball head jig with a 3-inch gulp minnow. I think I caught like 3 or 4 on it. Overall, it was a pretty tough day, but the tight line actually caught a couple of them. I was here about a week ago, and we caught probably close to 20 to 25 tight lining. But yeah, I don't know if it was just this huge cool spell we've had, or cold front, I don't know what you would want to call it. Winter is actually finally setting in. We've had a pretty mild winter up until this point for about a week and a half or so. It's, you know, the highs have been in the low 40s, if they even get in the 40s. We had like 3 or 4 days in a row where it never got above 35, but which is pretty cold for here in East Tennessee. It's got the water from like 52 all the way down to 46, 47, which is good, but it's also pretty bad because it's hard to get those fish to bite. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know it wasn't much, but it's finally a fishing video. Done a little bit of tightlining. If you guys want me to talk more about the tightlining, just let me know in the comment section below. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, catch 'em big.